If you want to create procedural ice textures in Blender, then these few nodes will do the trick. First, change the base color to ice blue. Then, take your transmission to 1. Add the color ramp node, which is plugged into the roughness of the principal's BSDF to map values using the gradient. We're going to add a noise texture and plug the factor to the factor of the color ramp. Then, add a texture coordinate node to coordinate these textures and connect objects to the vector of the noise texture. For the noise texture, reduce the scale to 4.2, increase the detail to 8, and increase the roughness to 0.65. We are going to adjust the color ramp gradient sliders since it controls the roughness of the object. Take the black and white to these different points and change the color black to gray. Right after that, add 2 bump nodes, connect the second bump node to the first one, connect the first bump nodes to the normal of the principal BSDF, add another color ramp node and connect the heights of the bump node. Now, duplicate the noise texture, connect the factor of the noise texture to the height of the first bump node, connect the texture coordinate nodes to the vector of the second noise texture, then from the first noise texture, connect the factor to the height of the first bump node. Now, reduce the scale of the noise textures to 4, the roughness to 0.8, adjust the color ramp sliders to these points and change the color white to gray. Reduce the strength of both bump nodes to 0.2 and 0.06 respectively. For the displacement of the ice, add the displacement node and plug that to the output node. Press N while you are on your shader editor to have this slider come up. Go down to options, expand the settings options and change from bump only to displacement and bump, and change the feature set to experimental. For the cracks, add the Voronoi texture, plug that to the height of the displacement node, and with the Voronoi texture selected, press Ctrl T to get the mapping and texture coordinate node. All you need to do now is increase the detail to 0.05, reduce the roughness to 0.3, reduce the scale of the displacement node to 0.1, and this is the full node tree. We can play around with the scale of the displacement node for different effects. You can check out my material playlist for more procedural materials or my Gumroad to download the blend files. Thank you for watching.